once again to our second topic for the beginner's guide on finger millet farming in Kenya, and our lesson 2 will be looking at the suitable areas recommended for growing finger millet in Kenya. In our first lesson, we looked at why start finger millet farming as an enterprise, and we realized that finger millet not only is good to our bodies, but also is a very good enterprise to help one get the cash. Welcome, my name once again is Masoka Isaac. In this lesson, we'll be looking at the ecological requirements for finger millet. Where can we plant the finger millet for optimum production? Then we'll be looking at how one can prepare land well to get high yields. On the ecological requirements for finger millet, that one, as we said earlier, is essential for optimum production, and those requirements are as follows. One of them is rainfall. Like another crop, rainfall is very essential for germination, growth, grain filling, and lastly for good results or products. Finger millet can tolerate drought in early stages of growth, but after the first month it requires a good supply of moisture. It is commonly grown in areas receiving about 250 to 900 millimeters of rainfall annually. In addition, finger millet can adapt to a wide range of agroeconomic zones. That is grown in altitudes from 0 to 2,400 meters above the sea level. However, in the arid and semi-arid areas, it is grown within 250 to 1,500 meters above sea level. What about the soil types? As an enterprise for finger millet, growing is a wide range of soil types provided it is well drained, loamy. It can also grow in shallow soils and in soils with clay, or rather clay loam and sand loam texture. Millets do not tolerate waterlogged soils or extreme drought conditions. That means, like another crop, finger millet requires well-drained, fertile soil and aerated. Root development can be severely restricted in soils having excessively high or low soil moisture levels. And at the same time, hard bands can also, or compacted soil can hinder the roots to penetrate so that they can absorb nutrients from the soil for the plant. What about the temperatures? Finger millet is adapted to a wide range of temperatures. It requires warm temperatures for germination and development and are sensitive to cold. Optimum soil temperatures for seed germination are between 15 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. They can tolerate temperatures as low as 10 degrees Celsius. However, very cold temperatures hampers growth. That means temperature is very essential, or warmth is very essential for germination. That is why it requires such temperature. After looking at the ecological requirements, our next subtopic is about land preparation. Finger millet, being a small seeded crop, requires well-tilled soil so that it can germinate well. Dry plowing is advantageous to kill the weeds and hibernating insects and pathogens by exposing them to the heat. Initial plowing should be carried out at optimum moisture range to get fine seedbed, and should be avoided when moisture is in excess. Timely land preparation facilitates timely planting, which ensures higher yield. Millet is a small seeded crop and therefore requires a fine seedbed for good seed germination and seedling establishment. If a tractor or oxen plow is used to open the field, it is advisable to harrow it once in order to break the large soil boulders. Here, what we mean, or we usually advocate, is that we've realized that finger millet requires a fine seedbed. That is, it is supposed to be done, digging is supposed to be done once, followed by harrowing twice, so that one can achieve a fine tilt for, or a fine seedbed for the small seeded crop that is millet. When hand hoes are used for land preparation, the large soil boulders should be reduced by breaking them to provide a moderately smooth seed bed. Land preparation should ensure that all crop residues, crop frontiers, and weeds are completely buried in the soil. In summary, finger millet requires primary cultivation, secondary cultivation, and lastly, tertiary cultivation. Thank you for listening, and our next lesson will look at, after we've planted, we've prepared the land well and seen the ecological requirements. Our next lesson will look at the promising finger millet varieties that one can plant. Thank you once again. Have a nice time.